Claire, I have some big news. I just found out I'm pregnant too. We will be best buddies during our pregnancies.
Really? Oh, congratulations, Emma!
Thanks. I'm sure we'll have our ups and downs, but we will get through them together.
Oh, for sure. I'm glad I have someone so close who will understand what I'm going through.
I want to provide the best education and environment for the child, so I've already started to look into all the possibilities. I will share all the information I find with you.
Thank you. Wow, Emma, you're so determined. I can't think that far ahead yet. I think I'll focus on delivering this baby first.
You're totally right. Our top priority should be to deliver our baby safely.
Well, the baby has finally arrived. She was 4 days past her due date. I guess she was too comfortable inside. Have you seen her pictures?
I did. I can't stop laughing. She looks horrible. I thought she was a monkey.
Huh? Oh, perhaps. But I think most newborns are like this.
No. She's clearly on the ugly side. What's her name?
We named her Gina.
Gina? That's a very ordinary name.
Maybe. Have you decided what you'll name yours?
Marilyn. Isn't it such a pretty name?
Yes, very.
Oh yeah, after my baby arrives, I want to take baby massage classes, so we should go together. I hear it's great for the baby.
I see. Well, I think it might be too much for my daughter's sensitive skin, so I think we'll pass.
Are you sure? That's a bummer. I thought we could take classes together.
Sorry.
Marilyn, I heard you got accepted to the summer program you wanted to go to. Congratulations. Thanks. You are amazing. Plus, you signed with a modeling agency, right? Wow, word got out quickly. I was approached by someone from the agency when we were visiting the city. My mom got super excited and kind of went ahead with it. They approached you on the street? But I'm not surprised. You are really pretty. I just happened to be there when they were looking, I guess. I'm actually not really interested in modeling. I prefer to be in the library studying what I love. What about you? Do you like studying? No, I don't really like it. My mom and I talked about getting a tutor to boost up my grades, but I don't really want to. You've had a tutor for a couple years already, right? And I heard you take all kinds of lessons every day. Yeah, I do. Ballet on Monday, swimming on Wednesday, piano on Thursday, home tutor on Tuesday and Friday, French and jazz dance on the weekends. Wow, but when do you rest? I have to study for a couple more hours after those classes too. So I'm always lacking sleep. I mean, I don't mind studying, but I wish I had more time for myself. I would too if I were you. Oh, but my piano teacher is out of town this week, so I don't have any plans. Hey, do you want to come over to my house? Let's study together. I can teach you if you're having a hard time with something. Really? Oh, but I don't know. You really don't like studying, do you? But if you cover all the basics now, it will make your life in high school so much easier. You're right. Okay then. I haven't seen you in a while anyway, so I'll come over. Great. Thursday then.
Hello, Marilyn. Do you have a minute?
Hi, Auntie Claire. What's up?
Remember the other day Gina went over to your house? Gina's been acting a little weird since then. Like she's upset about something maybe? Do you know what happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, maybe it's something else then. Sorry to bother you.
Is she okay?
Well, she seems very sad and she's not eating very much. She's usually a very happy, active girl.
She seemed normal when she was here.
I see. I wonder what's going on with her.
Wait, Auntie Claire, can you do me a favor? I want to check something.
Hi, Emma. Can I ask you something?
Oh, hi Claire. It's been a while. I haven't heard from you in ages.
It looks like the kids are staying in touch. But yes, you're right, we haven't spoken in a while. I actually tried to avoid talking to you as much as possible.
Oh well, I'm assuming you didn't message me to tell me that. I'm quite busy, you know. I have to go to my daughter's model agency for a meeting. So can you make it quick?
It's Gina. She's been acting a bit weird ever since she visited your house the other day. Do you have any idea why?
I have no idea.
Oh, I think something happened. She's been quite gloomy since then.
Maybe it's because she finally understands her place. She seemed like she didn't before.
What do you mean, her place?
I had to teach her when she was here that she's no good enough to be hanging out with Marilyn.
What? You said that? To a child?
I taught her because she's a child. It's important they learn these things early on.
What are you talking about?
You know, not only is my daughter beautiful, but she excels in everything. School, sports, you name it. I don't want her to be badly influenced by lower people. Gina wasn't blessed with a brain or her looks.
How could you be so mean? Do you know how sad she's been? You hurt my daughter.
I only taught her the truth, because clearly her parents don't seem to get it neither. You should consider saving money for Gina's plastic surgery. She looks quite awful when she's next to Marilyn.
Mom, I can't believe you. You are the worst.
Huh? Why are you calling me Mom?
It's me, Marilyn. I'm next to Auntie Claire right now. I've been watching you two message back and forth.
Nice try. You're a bad liar. It's not funny at all, actually. I took Marilyn to her swimming lesson earlier. There's no way she can be at your place.
I didn't go inside after you dropped me off. If you think I'm lying, you should call and confirm. Or you might be receiving a call soon. My coach is probably wondering where I am since I've never missed a lesson. You know, because I excel at everything.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yep. I asked Auntie Claire to come get me because I wanted to see how Gina is doing.
See Gina? Why?
Auntie Claire messaged me a couple of days ago. She said Gina's been acting weird since she had come from our house. She seemed normal when I was with her, so I thought maybe you had done something to Gina. Because you're always competing against Auntie Claire, and you talk badly of Gina. I have always been embarrassed of you saying mean things about other people.
What?
Mom, you always praise me through talking badly of other kids. If you're so happy for my accomplishments and want to praise me, just say so. Why do you need to add mean comments? You embarrass me when you do that. I actually like my friends. I like Auntie Claire and Gina.
I'm proud of you, Marilyn. What is so wrong about being proud of my daughter?
There is definitely something wrong with you. You make me take all these lessons every day. On top of that, you make me study for hours. I even fainted once from sleep deprivation. You only feed me salad so that I don't gain weight. A loving mother would not treat her daughter like to please you, but I've had enough.
Marilyn, what's gotten into you? You wouldn't say such things to your mother.
I have been saying, Mom. I told you over and over that I don't want to do all that, but you never listened. So I gave up and stopped saying it. But I won't be your puppet anymore, and I won't forgive you for hurting Gina.
Forgive? What are you going to do then, huh?
Auntie Claire is asking Dad to come over to her house. I'm telling him everything you did. I'll show him your conversation with Auntie Claire. And then I'm going to ask him to divorce you.
What? You can't make us get a divorce.
I think I can. Dad was always against me modeling, and he never liked how you kept me busy. I know you two fight all the time because of it. In the end, you would always get hysterical, crying and breaking things. The only way for you to quiet down was for us to accept your way. You always got what you wanted.
He doesn't understand your potential.
What potential? You can't force someone to have potential. Dad said to me before that I can tell him when I've had enough, that he would fight for me. He truly cares about me, more than you do.
That's not true. There's no one on earth who cares about you more than I do.
If you really care about me, stay away from me. Please. Bye.
Hold on a minute, Marilyn. Listen to me. I've been doing everything for you. You can't possibly just cut me out like that after all I've done for you.
Marilyn went upstairs.
You? What did you do? How did you talk to my daughter into this?
I didn't say or do anything. Marilyn decided herself.
You're trying to steal my daughter. You piece of trash.
Why do you hate me so much? You were nice to me until we had our daughters. Did I ever do something to offend you?
Yes, you did.
Well, what is it? Please tell me.
You always made me look back. Every family gathering we went to, you carried some high-end purse, appealing to everyone that you're a privileged housewife. You were always polished, looking happy.
Huh?
Meanwhile, I had to keep working, wearing my tired clothes and hair all messy. How come you had it easy and not me? I'm better looking than you are. I should have had a better life. It's not fair.
I didn't know you felt that way.
Then I realized you got an easy life because you went to a famous college. I mean, that's your only trait.
Everything you're saying about me has absolutely nothing to do with our daughters. You have no reason to bully Gina.
Reason? The reason is that she's your daughter. She's like an avatar of you. When I first saw her, I finally thought that I can win against you. I knew that having Marilyn would put me above. If she's prettier and smarter, I can be so much happier than you.
You are unbelievable.
That's why I raised her perfectly, with the right food, education, clothes, toys. I didn't compromise anything. But my husband thought I shouldn't be so strict about everything. And I thought, what the hell? He doesn't understand how important it is to start off correctly. He tried to get it in the way of my perfect plan. Did you know what he said to me?
I wouldn't know.
He said that I should look at how you are raising your daughter. That you're doing so well, letting Gina run around free. And how my plan would put too much burden on Marilyn and the family. But it only made my commitment firmer. I swore to myself that I will raise Marilyn to be perfect, and her perfection will prove that I was right all along.
So that's why you forced your values onto your daughter. If what my brother had said to you hurt your feelings, I apologize on behalf of him. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to how we raise our children. But Marilyn is not a tool. Oh, shut up.
Don't you dare try to scold me. Who the hell do you think you are?
You see now, though, don't you? And it sure didn't prove that you were correct.
Stop! How can you say that? I worked so hard. I don't deserve any of this.
I think you need time away from your daughter. You need to reflect on what you've done. And find what you're missing not only as a mother, but as a person.
You think you're perfect or something?
Absolutely not. I'm never sure if what I'm doing as a mother is right. You may think I always seem happy, that I've had it easy, but back then, I was going through difficult fertility treatments to have Gina. I'm not saying this because I want you to feel sorry for me. I'm telling you because I want you to realize that what you see is only the surface of things. That everyone has their hardships.
Ugh, I see. You treat me like I'm stupid. What am I supposed to do? If Marilyn is gone, I'll have nothing left. This is all your fault. You can't take away my daughter and husband.
Your value is not something your child is responsible for. She is not your tool, nor your avatar. Your family is leaving you because you couldn't understand those simple facts.
No, I don't accept. I can't have lost, not to you.
Stop comparing to someone else, Emma. I don't want to say this, but what you're doing is really low.
Hey, Mom, can I go to the library with Marilyn tomorrow?
Oh, is Marilyn okay now?
Yes, she was a little sad at first, but she knows staying away from Auntie Emma is better for her.
I see. How about you? Are you okay? I'm so sorry you had to go through all of that because of us.
No, I'm okay. Marilyn kept apologizing to me in tears, saying how sorry she was that her mom said horrible things to me. I know Marilyn would feel like she'd have to keep apologizing to me, so I stopped being upset. And I want to be able to help Marilyn now.
You are so strong, Gina. And Marilyn is such a kind-hearted girl. She is so mature.
Right? I like her. She's my best friend.
Afterwards, my brother dragged Emma over to our house so she would apologize to me and Gina. It took a while, but in the end, my brother and Emma got a divorce. Emma had claimed sole custody of Marilyn. But Emma's strict ways were nearly abusive, considering how it was affecting Marilyn's health. So, the court ruled that my brother should have her custody. Emma could not give up on Marilyn, so she tried to lure her after school. Marilyn immediately called for help so she was not taken by her mother. Emma now has a restraining order against her own daughter, and was later taken to her parents. I recently heard that she'd been admitted into the psychiatric ward. a hospital from suffering a heavy depression. We were all saddened that she never understood what Marilyn or my brother was trying to tell her. But now that Marilyn is away from her mother, she's been able to do the things she always wanted to do. She switched to the public school where Gina attends and quit her modeling agency as well as most of her after-school lessons. Using the free time she finally got, Marilyn studies in the library where she likes it best. The girls are best friends now, and they're having a great time together. They make a really good team. I hope they cherish their friendship forever.
Hey Brooke, I won't be home until late tonight. Work needs me to stay and finish off some important reports in time for a meeting tomorrow.
Wait, what? But we have my dad's will reading today at 5. Will you be able to make it?
Sorry. No, sorry, I'm simply way too busy to take any time off. My boss is already annoyed at me because I went to your dad's funeral. I can't afford to annoy him any more than I already have.
But what about the will?
You're gonna have to go by yourself, I'm afraid.
Seriously? You know how much my dad meant to me. I can't go to the reading of his will by myself. It'll crush me. I can hardly stop myself from bursting into tears randomly throughout the day. There's no way that I'll be able to sit through his will without crying. I really need you with me for support, Andrew.
Look, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. I'm needed here.
You're needed with me.
I'll get fired if I go. Do you want that? We'd have no money then, so I don't know how you'd think we'd survive.
Fine. If that's how you want to be, then so be it. I'll just go to the reading myself.
Good, that's what I've been telling you to do. Maybe if you actually listened to me sometimes, we wouldn't end up in these kinds of arguments.
Whatever. Don't expect me back tonight. I'm going to spend the evening at my mom's house, and I'll probably sleep there. Considering you're not being very comforting or helpful towards me in this whole situation.
Seriously, you're gonna be that petty? What about dinner?
You'll have to sort that out yourself.
Oh, that's your job. As my wife, you need to do the cooking how I like it.
What? Where on earth have you got that idea from? I'm not some 1930s housewife who does whatever you tell her to.
Oh, that's the problem, isn't it? You're always so busy going off and being independent that you never have time to take care of the house or me. I work long and hard hours, and I think I deserve to have someone show me a little bit of pampering for everything I do.
Well, what about me? You're not the only one who works hard, you know. I work just as hard as you do, and then I'm expected to come home and do the cleaning and cooking and everything in between, whilst you're just sitting on your butt watching TV.
Well, that's because everyone knows that men work harder than women. It's just expected of us, so we should be looked after by our wives when we come home. That's why we're paid more, you know?
I really just can't deal with you right now. I'm going to go and hear whatever is in the will, and then I'm going to go and have an evening with my mom where we can reminisce about my dad. Please don't message me unless it's important.
Whatever. So, what did the lawyer say? What did your dad leave us? Brooke? Hello, anyone there? It's kind of rude to ignore people, you know.
Andrew, is something wrong? Why are you messaging me?
Huh? Why would anything be wrong? I just wanted to know how the meeting went with the lawyer.
Look, I don't really want to discuss that at the moment. I'm just trying to have a nice evening with my mom. If you really wanted to know, you should have come to the meeting with me.
Oh, you're not still moaning about that, are you? Look, I was busy, so I couldn't. But that doesn't mean you can't tell me about it now. I mean, I know your dad was fairly well off, so he must have left us quite a bit of money. So, how much have we got?
Are you kidding me? You're seriously messaging me after ditching me during one of the most difficult times of my life just to ask if my dead dad has left me any money? I can't actually believe you right now.
Look, I know it's not nice having one of your parents die, but at the end of the day, it's gonna happen to everyone sooner or later. At least we can get something good out of a horrible situation. I mean, depending on how much he's left us, we could even go away to like Tenerife or the Bahamas or somewhere. I know you've always wanted to go there.
Really? You wouldn't be too busy with work to go on vacation to somewhere like that?
No, I could definitely take time off of work so that we can go there. It'd be easy. I just need to know how much inheritance your dad left us so that I know if we can afford it or not.
Okay, well, he's left me his company and all of his assets, along with a few $100,000 in cash.
Whoa, what? He's left you with all of that?
Yeah, I mean, I am his only child, so it kind of makes sense that he would leave me his company to do what I want with it. I know it's not a massive business, but it earns a healthy living, so I could be quite well off with it.
Yeah, we definitely could. I mean, I could actually quit my job and live the luxury lifestyle I've always wanted to live.
Well, we'd have to see about that. We can't go spending money recklessly, as then we'd end up with nothing left. Besides, my dad left me this money and his company so that I could have a secure life and not have to worry about money. He wouldn't want me to squander it away.
We wouldn't be squandering it, simply enjoying some well-earned comforts and luxuries that we can finally afford. In fact, I might go and order a new car. You know, I've been wanting one for a while now, and with all this money in our possession now, it would be the perfect time to get one. Not to mention the trip, I'll get that booked up straight away.
Andrew, just wait a moment.
Brooke, just chill for once, would you? Let me just have a bit of fun. You're always so boring and careful. It's really annoying and a bit of a downer. I need to have a bit of adventure in my life, so just let me do this. Got it?
Fine, if that's what you want to do.
It is.
Okay then. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to get back to enjoying my evening with my mom.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you do that. I'm gonna be celebrating this evening as well, in my own way. So don't try and call me or anything. I probably won't be able to respond.
Huh? What do you mean, celebrate? And why wouldn't you be able to answer your phone? Andrew? Hey, Andrew, I just saw that you've booked the tickets for Tenerife, but how are you able to do that? I haven't got an up-to-date passport, so there's no way that you were able to book a ticket for me. And yet the email says that there are clearly 2 first-class tickets for Tenerife.
What are you doing on my personal laptop? That's an invasion of my privacy.
Whoa, chill out. My laptop died on me, so I was trying to sort out getting a new one. That's why I'm on yours.
Well, you shouldn't be on it. You didn't even ask me.
Well, I thought that, seeing as I'm your wife, you wouldn't mind if I borrowed it for a bit to sort out a new computer for myself. Why are you getting so upset?
Because that's my laptop. I have personal things on there.
You mean like all of your messages with your girlfriend? Vanessa?
What? I don't know what you're on about.
You can drop the act now. You're not fooling anyone, and you haven't been for a while now.
What do you mean?
Did you really think that I didn't know that you were cheating on me? I mean, come on. You didn't exactly try very hard to hide your tracks. You even basically told me not to message you the other day because you'd be celebrating my dad's death. The only reason you wouldn't respond to a text is if you were doing something you weren't supposed to. I also have friends, you know, people who have seen you out and about with your new girlfriend. Did you honestly think that they wouldn't tell me about you cheating on me?
Well, whatever. It doesn't matter anymore anyway. I was gonna wait considering your dad just died, but I want a divorce.
No problem. I've already filed for one. The papers should be with you soon.
What? How stupid can you get? That's exactly what I want.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. Your dad has just died and left you thousands of dollars and even a company. I, being your husband, get half of everything you have, so I get to have half of all your money, and I don't even have to lift a single finger to earn it. Oh, and if you hadn't guessed, the tickets to Tenerife are for me and Vanessa. There was absolutely no way I was going to go to somewhere that amazing with a downer like you. You'd have to be a moron to think I'd do that. It looks like everything is going exactly as I wanted it to.
Oh, wow. You sure had everything planned out, didn't you? How long have you been waiting to put this little scheme into action? Was it your idea, or did this Vanessa help you come up with it? Surely you couldn't have been smart enough to come up with something like this on your own.
Vanessa might have helped me come up with the idea, but I'm the one who perfected it. Once I have half your money, me and Vanessa can finally go and live a fun life like we've always wanted to. We might even be able to befriend some people in higher places. Who knows? I just know my life will be 1,000 times better without you in it.
Yeah? I was just about to say the same thing, actually. There's just one teeny tiny flaw in your plan.
Oh yeah? What's that then? Because as far as I'm concerned, I've got you snookered.
Yeah, you would have, if not for the fact that I don't have my inheritance yet.
Huh? What are you on about?
You know how my dad never liked you? He always said that you were no good for me. Well, turns out he thought you'd try and do something like this to me, so he made it a point to say that all of my inheritance will only be given to me after my mom passes away. Until then, technically, everything belongs to her, so it won't even be considered in the divorce proceedings.
What?
Also, with all of the evidence that you've so helpfully given me, confirming that you cheated on me and even came up with a plan to scam me out of my money, any judge and jury will surely rule in my favor. It looks like you'll be the one who'll be paying me quite a lot in compensation for your unfaithfulness.
That can't be true. No way. That's not fair.
That's what happens when you cheat on your partner. But at least you and Vanessa will be able to forget about things for a while whilst in Tenerife. That is, if you can afford it.
There's no way that I can pay for the vacation anymore. I was gonna use your dad's money. You need to give me the money for it. It's the least you can do.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't owe you anything. You were so horrible and cruel to me after my dad died. At no point did you try to comfort me or console me. You just snuck around behind my back with your girlfriend and tried to make me feel bad for not being a good wife.
Well, I didn't mean it.
That's such a pathetic excuse. No, I'm done with you. I'm just glad that you showed me your true colors before I wasted any more time on you. You'll never see me again, Andrew. And you most definitely won't be seeing even a penny of my money.
Brooke, wait, please, I love you.
Well, that sucks for you, because I don't love you. It's time I finally did what my dad said I should have years ago, and find someone who actually appreciates me and loves me for me, not for what I can do for them. Goodbye and good riddance. After revealing to Andrew that I knew all about his affair, I quickly started the divorce proceedings so that I could get rid of him as quickly as possible. Just like I thought, with all of the evidence about his affair and attempted scam, the judge sided with me quite quickly. I received a lot of compensation from my ex-husband due to his behavior. After that, I've moved back so that I could be closer to my mom and support her now that my dad was gone. I also took over his company and began to run it. The business quickly started growing, and I am currently managing quite a large company that is bringing in a lot of money. And thankfully, I don't have a lazy husband who expects me to do everything for him, trying to mooch off of me. I'm happy things worked out in the end.